The new patch is fucking good. The new patch is good. The new patch, the new Tekken patch is finally good. I'm crying. Guys, you gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. This morning I was crying from happiness. I was fucking, I don't know. I was... Okay, they already did a good job finally. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. The patch is good. The patch is fucking good. I'm gonna try to explain what happened. Not only today I won't be angry, but I will be fucking happy as fuck because my game maybe has hope of getting fixed. Maybe there is hope that this game is finally going into a right direction. Finally, some substantial nerfs to eat shit and to eat bullshit. Finally, I don't know. I'm gonna try to be calm here because this is probably the best day in Tekken's recent history. This patch finally brings some proportionate nerfs to heat. So, is this game fixed with today? No, the game is not fixed with today. But are we going towards a part in which is mostly fixed? Yes, because today they fucking finally dropped down and nerfed the fucking heat bullshit a little bit. I'm gonna try and go into detail. I don't know if I'll basically, guys, what they did is almost a lot of heat dashes now don't launch anymore. A lot of heat dashes that used to launch don't launch anymore. A lot of the heat bullshit that every character has now either don't launch or have weaker follow-ups, weaker damage overall. Really, we are really going there. Of course, again, it's not enough because, for example, the spike combo still exists. Some installs are still super broken and need more nerfs, like for example in the case of Heihachi's one and June's one. Lidia didn't get changed much, and that's a problem. That's not something to be praised. Also, for example, Zafina didn't change much. Like maybe at next patch we want more nerfs on installs. Okay, this patch was a heat nerf overall. Okay, next patch I would like to see more install nerfs. Okay, and other damage nerfs, maybe, I don't know, wall combo nerfs and so on. Okay, but the patch is fucking good. That's the important thing. The patch is fucking... I'm gonna try to showcase some of the changes that I like the most. I don't think I'll show anyone, but... okay, so for example, let's make an example with Lo, one of the most disgusting characters in the game right now. So Lo right now has I'll let you see. Basically now the nunchuck doesn't launch anymore. Fuck yes! Yes! Yeah! Oh yes! Oh yeah, this is good. This is so good. Or also, for example, 111 doesn't launch anymore. Yes! Oh, sorry guys, I'm sorry. Or also, for example, the parry now, when you do a successful parry, you lose heat. You don't recover heat. By the way, another thing they need to remove in the next patch, all of this heat recovery. It needs to go. Another thing that I want removed is all this heat recovery on stuff. Okay, so they're starting to listen. For example, the parry now loses heat and doesn't recover heat anymore. And also, you can also throw him. You can also throw him now when he does the parry. So finally, good changes. For example, he's low fix now. No, because he still has I don't know, a lot of broken stuff and so on. For example, all of his stance is very easy to do. Maybe I would like for them to put back DSS, or maybe the wall combo needs to be reduced and so on. So we need some tuning down more. But for example, also his wall carry, or maybe I don't know, like for example, also another thing they could change still is the wall carry, the tailspins, you know, the abundance of tailspins, okay, and so on. So maybe this is still a thing, or maybe for example, Again, a little bit of heat reduction, a little bit more could be fine. But okay, this is good. This is good. For example, let's look at fucking Lee. Let's look at fucking Lee. Yes. Give me that, you piece of shit. Piece of shit. So Lee got two changes. So down 40 plus 4 doesn't have any follow-up anymore. So fucking yes, and down 432 doesn't launch anymore. Say yes, oh my god, yes. Okay, this was a confirmable 14 frame string that used to launch carried pieces of shit. For example, let's look at someone else. Again, Lidia didn't get changed a lot, and that's a problem. Again, we want more nerfs on Lidia, hit bullshit. She only got one change. I wanna show you Lidia. Also, for example, on Lili, they still didn't fix her forward 1+2 back turn. So again, it's not like I gotta completely praise them because they're still sleeping on some stuff, but it's a start, definitely, it's a start. For example, on Lidia, the only thing it changed is that cat stance now 3 doesn't launch anymore. Again, nice, but again, we want more of these. Keep doing this. For example, let's look at another character. Let's look at some other let's look at from some of my favorite changes on Asuka. Oh yes, what they did to Asuka. For example, also Alisa's homing high doesn't launch anymore. Armor King's heat stuff, one of its heat stuff now consumes more heat. Now let's look at Asuka because I want to show you. Yes, Asuka got fucking destroyed in the ass. And that's finally something good. Finally, everyone got nerfed. Finally, everyone got nerfed in this patch. Every single one got nerfed. Side step 2, no launch. Yes. 441+2, no launch. Yes. Running 1+2, no launch. Yes. For fuck's sake, yes. This is so good. Finally, and 421+2 now more heat consumption. Yes, fucking yes. Die, bitch, die. Same apply. For example, also Anna got nerfed. Oh my god, Anna got nerfed. I cannot believe this. Are we living in a different time zone? They listening to the community. I gotta praise them today. Good fucking job, Mary. If you do more of these, I'll delete every single video I made on you that was negative. I will suck your feet forever, for fuck's sake. So Anna, now the fucking bazookas do deal less damage. Oh yes, yeah, running same applies to the other bazooka finally, and also she doesn't launch from 2 heat dashes now. From this she doesn't launch anymore, so that's a nerf also to all of her counters. For example, eat up. No, sorry. Out of the and also 2-1 doesn't launch anymore. Kazuya two heat dash nerfs. Yes. For example, oh my god, Brian doesn't launch anymore with 442 heat dash launcher. Let's look at Azucena now. I'm fucking gooning the whole patch basically. This is me gooning to every single thing they did in this patch basically. It's fucking amazing. So also, for example, I don't know. Back to doesn't launch anymore. On in it, and same applies to back 112 in it and all of this stuff. Good job. Libertador down 3+4 also doesn't launch anymore and consumes more heat. Yes, and 444 doesn't launch anymore. It was a homing heat engager. Now it doesn't launch anymore. Good job. Finally, you're nerfing it. Finally, Clive's Phoenix 2-1+2 now less damage, and that's all. Again, for example, Clive needs a little bit more nerfs, but okay. Claudio, oh my god, finally. One of the moves I hated the most. Oh my god, let's look at fucking Claudio, piece of shit. Down back 1+2 doesn't launch anymore, yes. It was a fucking DP that used to launch and doesn't launch anymore. Thank you, thank you. And for the 1+2 is more heat consumption, as you can see. Much more heat consumption. That's what we want. More heat consumption. Less risk reward. Cioè, the more balance between risk and reward. Do more of this now. Also, for example, Devilgin took massive nerfs finally to his heat bullshit. Finally, he's a more well-rounded character. Finally. Wow. How? For example, now that by the way, also Dragunov's was sending 1+2 now doesn't launch anymore. Good job, good job. Also, again, heat. So as you can see now, Devilgin loses way more heat when he does this bullshit, finally. And same applies to this, finally. And also applies to this, finally. Okay, and also back to 3 now doesn't launch anymore. Good job, good job, yes, yes, for fuck's sake. Finally some heat bullshit reduction, finally. Also, Eddy, let's look at Eddy. Let's look at fucking Eddy, this piece of shit character as well. Oh my god, guys, this is peak. If the next patch is all nerfs like this, we're back. I will stream 10 hours a day. I will stream until my fucking PC explodes, I swear. Now 3+4 now doesn't launch anymore. Good job, good change. This was a very good mid, and also this does way less damage. Yes, this used to be a fucking broken in terms of damage high. Now the damage is a little more proportionate, and 4/4 as well doesn't launch anymore. Good job, good job, good job. I'm sucking their cock now, really. I'm sucking both of their cock. Fahkumram got back 3 that doesn't launch anymore, and now the Hell Sweep deals more damage, uses more heat. Okay, Fahkumram, I'm not gonna show everyone. For example, Heihachi didn't get an install nerf, okay? Heihachi should get nerfed more on his install. Same applies to Jun. Same applies to Lidia, again, to Leo. Like Asuka got nerfed on install. The other characters not so much, and I would like more of these. Feng basically no change, just a hit dash that doesn't launch anymore. Again, Heihachi got a massive nerf to 4/1+2 that now doesn't launch anymore. And now you can finally throw when he does the fucking parry in it. Okay, like, and same applies to Reina. When he goes into stance before, he used to do a parry. Okay, in it. Now, no, you can throw him out, and there's some counterplay to his parry. Thank God. Thank fucking God. As well, for example, Hwoarang. Basically, they nerfed all of the most annoying moves in the game. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy, really. Apart from jokes, they really did a good job. I'm so... I don't know what to say. I'm so fucking happy right now. Massive nerf to Hwoarang. Look at this, guys. Look at this, yes. The flappy kicks don't launch anymore. Yes! So basically now, no more! The 120 damage out of down back 4, my dear Hwoarang players. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Yes. And now also, the Hell Sweep deals less damage and more heat consumption. And also the homing out of right sense doesn't launch anymore. Good job, man. Good fucking job, man. Also, Jack, finally some nerfs, finally some tuning down on his bullshit. Good, finally, for fuck's sake. I'll show you why. Now, forward 3+4, now there's a scaling after. Before it used to deal like, I don't know, 70 damage, 80 damage. Now it's proportionate damage out of this fucking, finally, thank you. And also, scaling on this is less, okay, scaling on this is less, so the wall combo deals less damage. Gamma Howl now is more heat consumption, okay, so as always the fact of using more heat for your bullshit. And also Gamma Howl 4 doesn't launch anymore, and Gamma Howl 3+4 doesn't launch anymore. Yes, Yes! Good job, good job. This was a fucking homing power crush that used to launch, now it doesn't launch anymore. Thank you, fucking finally. Bro, I can't. They did a good patch. I can't. Also, Jin 431 doesn't launch anymore, and Devil Step 1 doesn't launch anymore. So, speaking of Jun, I want to show you Jun now. I want to show you Jun. Okay, let's look at Jun now. So Jun. Genjutsu 1/1+2 now, as you can see, loses more heat, and the laser doesn't launch anymore. That's a good nerf. Again, I think the laser should go. The laser should fucking go anyway. But this is a good nerf, don't get me wrong. This is a good nerf that this doesn't launch anymore. But the laser from 3 kilometers has to go. Now it's time to nerf installs in the next patch. Okay. Also, King, for example, not a lot of nerfs, just a nerf on muscle armor, sorry. Now it doesn't launch anymore on Hit Dash, okay, the muscle armor follow-up, so that's good, but again, it's not enough, they need to nerf King more, really. That's why I'm saying that they're sleeping still on some characters, like Lidia, King, they need to reduce more of their hit bullshit, but it's a start, again, it's a start. Kazuya, for example, I want to show Kazuya because there are some changes on Kazuya. So, on Kazuya, basically, back 4 and back 1+2 both don't launch anymore. That's big. That's big, eh? That's a really big nerf for Kazuya. Poor Kazuya, man. And also, the heat, the hell sweep now, we need... wow, it's a lot more heat. Guys, everybody needed that tuning down, including Kazuya, so I'm sorry for you Kazuya players. And also, it doesn't recover heat anymore out of this. That's pretty big nerf, not gonna lie, because again, this is a lot of heat that you're consuming. A lot of heat that you're consuming for this, so pretty big nerf. And also, this is -5 instead of 0, so now the opponent can recover more quickly and faster. So yeah, guys, Kazuya took a massive hit in this patch because back 4 is his main homing tool and got nerfed. For example, the bears also, again, basically Kuma, is hit hell sweep Kuma, more heat consumption, the same 600 heat consumption, and same applies for Panda's throw, finally. Because that fucking throw was fucking broken. And back 1+2 of the bears doesn't launch anymore. Okay, that's a good change. I want to show you Lars as well, because Lars are pretty big nerfs for Lars as well. Let's look at Lars now. Let's see. Mamma mia, guys, this patch is so peak. I'm so fucking crying of happiness. I'm so fucking happy. Okay, so limited entry 1. Doesn't launch anymore, thank fucking god. This was a fucking broken mid that used to launch before, and the one now it's way more heat consumption, thank fucking. As you can see, guys, he still retains some heat with the stance transitions. That's not healthy, and I hope they change this soon, by the way. Okay, but as you can see, the hair sweep now is more damage, more heat consumption. Okay, and less damage, and limited entry to doesn't launch anymore. So again, nerfs on heat bullshit, both of them. Good. Dynamic 3+4 as well. Less damage and much more heat consumption. Good. Okay, nice. And also, it doesn't have 2 hit dash launches anymore. This doesn't launch anymore, thank you. So for example, you cannot launch out of this, for example, now, or out of this, for example. Out of this, as you can see, nice. And silent entry 1 as well doesn't launch anymore. That's pretty big, yeah. That's a pretty big nerf for Lars, but he deserved it. Fucking carried piece of shit. We're almost done, guys. I'm gonna show you the last. Yeah, at this point, let's read all the characters at this point. We're almost done. Lee again changes. I show you the changes. Also, Hitman 111 doesn't launch anymore. We need with Lee, by the way. Good change. Good fucking change. Let's look at Leo. Leroy, no changes basically, guys. Only down back. Two things don't launch anymore in it. Down back 1+2 doesn't launch in it anymore, and Hermit 1+2 doesn't launch anymore in it. That's good. So again, they removed all of these heat dash launchers, basically. All of these heat dash launchers, all removed. Let's go. Back to 1+2 now, doesn't launch anymore. Nice. This more hit consumption, nice. And also these deals less damage and more hit consumption. Nice, nice. Good job, good job. I've shown you Lidia. Lili. Lili again as always 2 hit dash nerfs. 2 hit dash nerfs on Lili. Now I'm gonna show you. So basically, yeah, as you can see, they finally nerfed hit a little bit. Okay. So if I see Rabbit 3, now more hit consumption. More hit consumption, basically. Nice. 3+4 doesn't launch anymore. Le Gon and Duke Light 2-1 doesn't launch anymore. These are pretty big nerfs. For example, out of this, now doesn't launch anymore out of this. For example, back 1, now doesn't launch anymore. Only a guaranteed follow-up. As it should be. As it should be. Nice. Miary also got nerfed. Miary also got nerfed. I'm gonna show you Miary now. Where is Miary? Okay, so up 3-2 now doesn't launch anymore. Pretty big nerf. Pretty big nerf. Only a guaranteed follow-up. Nice. The Hell Sweep now deals less damage and more hit consumption, and also Morengi Mid also 1-2 now doesn't launch. So that these are all the nerfs to Miary. So yeah, also nerfs for Miary, as you can see. Everybody got nerfed, everybody. I'm gonna show you Nina now, this fucking bitch. Basically Nina now, all of her guns deal less damage now. For fuck's sake, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All of her guns, I'm gonna show you some of them. Oh, yes. Less damage, way less damage. Okay, finally some proportionate damage. Same applies to this. Same applies to this. Thank you. For example, also out of this. And out of this. I'm gonna show out of all of her fucking guns. Yes. Also out of this. Okay, less damage. Way less damage, and out of sidestep 1+2 as well. All of these guns are finally nerfed. Thank you. Paul, forward 2 and forward 4 both don't launch anymore on hit dash. Okay. Raven, let's see Raven. Let's see Raven. Yes. Yeah. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. So. Basically, on block he loses more heat, as you can see. Much more heat. Also, for example, out of this, also, you see how much more heat he loses now. Probably out of this as well. Yeah. No, out of this, no. I don't know why they didn't do. They should do it out of this too, but okay. And also he doesn't have 2 hit dash launches anymore. This doesn't hit dash launch anymore, and this doesn't hit dash launch anymore. Thank you. Let's go. We're so fucking back. For example, Victor didn't get nerfed on the new move. The new move should get nerfed. Victor's new move. Okay. Reina. Reina, I'm gonna show you. So Heaven's Wrath now, the parry thing. Now you can throw out of you can throw her when she's in it. Thank you. And also Heaven's Wrath down 3+4. More hit consumption again. On Reina they also should do a little bit more. For example, the new move should either get deleted or I don't know, something like this. Unsoku too should get a little bit nerfed because this move is too strong right now. Also down to 1+2 should get nerfed. Like on some cards they need to do a little bit more. On most of the cards they did a good job. On some cards, like again for example Lidia, King, also Reina, like Victor, on some cards they need to do a little bit more. Okay, definitely I'm expecting more nerfs or install in the next patch. Okay, also Steve, minor nerfs to Lionheart and down back 1+2, nothing too substantial on Steve. Basically now you can throw him out on Lionheart, nothing on Steve basically. Xiaoyu, Yoshimitsu and Zafina are the last card. So Xiaoyu. Hypnotis 3. Now, as you can see, it's an instant tornado. Before it used to before it didn't used to instant tornado. Before it was a full launch. Now it's nerfed. More heat consumption. More heat consumption as well, as you can see. More heat consumption. You see? You can basically only use it twice. Good change, good change. Yoshimitsu needs more nerfs. For example, Yoshimitsu didn't get nerfed a lot in this patch. Maybe, again, no sword stance for the 1+2 should go. Should not be safe and should not, like, flip over at the wall for insane Oki. So, Manji Dragon 5-1 now doesn't launch anymore. Nice. Only guaranteed follow-up and more heat consumption. And back to 2 doesn't launch anymore. That's a good change. Very good, very healthy change. Okay, good, good. But again, he needs more. He needs more nerfs, especially at the wall with his fucking broken Oki. Zafina as well. Zafina didn't get nerfed a lot, and that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, she needs more nerfs, especially on her fucking long range Azazel stuff. Okay, this move maybe needs like a range nerf. Like we need more nerfs on Azazel stuff. Okay, it's for example also all of these fucking things that are all +7, +1,000,000, +8, +1,000,000. All of these things need to be nerfed a little bit down. Their offense is too much. Okay, too much offense. So again, Scarecrow 2-1 now doesn't launch anymore. Okay, doesn't launch anymore. So basically, this also doesn't launch anymore. That's a good nerf. And also Anathema. Down 40 +4 doesn't deals less damage and needs more heat consumption. Again, these are all the nerfs for Zafina. So guys, okay, we basically talked about all the patch. What can I say? The patch is good. The patch is finally a good patch. All of the changes are good. There are basically 0 bad changes in this patch. They are finally listening for real, though. Okay, they finally made a patch that actually addresses heat problem, the real problems of the game. Okay, do more of these. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm probably gonna be back as a positive ray of hope. I'm gonna be back streaming soon on Tekken 8, and I'm very happy. See you guys very soon again. Take care, love you. Bye.